Now, Amit, this ongoing turmoil in the Jharkhand government, there's a key meet that's expected to be held at Hemant Soren's residence this morning at 11 o'clock, and a possible course of action deliberated upon following the recommendations that have been made by the Election Commission to the Governor of Jharkhand seeking the disqualification of Mr. Hemant Soren as an MLA. This is, of course, pertaining to the allegation that during his tenure as the Mining Minister of Jharkhand, he had misused his official position to procure a mining license, and that fell foul of Section 9A of the Representation of People's Act. Let me go across to Mohit Bhatt for more on this. Mohit, what's the likely line of thinking within the ruling dispensation right now in Jharkhand in the event that the governor of the state ends up upholding the recommendations made by the Election Commission and calling for the disqualification of the sitting Chief Minister? Well, let me go across to Mohit Bhatt once again. Mohit, what can you tell us about what's likely to be discussed at this all-important meeting that's been convened by the Jharkhand Chief Minister? We'll get back to our reporter in just a short while from now, but let's also listen into some reactions that have come in following the recommendations made by the ECI.
अभी हम 50 से ज्यादा विधायकों का समर्थन हम लोगों के साथ है। इधर भाजपा के भी बहुत सारे लोग हमारे संपर्क में हैं। अच्छा, भाजपा के लोग हैं। भाजपा के लोग भी हमारे संपर्क में हैं और हमको लगता है सरकार पूरे मजबूती के साथ हेमंत सोरेन जी के नेतृत्व में अपना कार्यकाल पूरा करेगी। We are comfortably enjoying the majority and the majority in the floor. Whenever governor will ask, we will prove it.
ऑल इज वेल। हम अपनी नेता आदरणीय सोनिया गांधी जी के हर दिशा निर्देश का अक्षरशः पालन करेंगे। को पार्टी का शीर्ष नेतृत्व का दिशा निर्देश है, उसका अनुपालन होगा।
So that was a recommendation that had actually been made by the Election Commission of India after having taken into cognizance allegations that were previously levelled against Mr. Soren as far back as February this year, and that's when the ECI proceedings actually began. Let me go across to Mohit Bhatt for more. Mohit, what can you tell us about the likely course of the discussion expected to be held at that meeting convened by the Chief Minister at 11 o'clock today?
Well, you see, today is the third set of meetings that will take place at the residence of Chief Minister of Jharkhand, Hemant Soren. Now, we know for a fact that how, according to the sources, EC has recommended the disqualification of Hemant Soren as an MLA because of they termed it as an office of profit and under the People of Representation Act. But the ball is now in the governor's court. From past 2 days, the governor is taking legal opinion. He has the official communication from the EC, but that has not been conveyed to the Chief Minister of Jharkhand, Hemant Soren. Now, what
Absolutely. Like you said, Mohit, the third round of meeting now that will take place at 11 o'clock. We'll see what pans out and what comes out of it. We'll slip into a short break. We'll come back with more on the other side. Stay tuned.